The Long Walk. You guys probably already know I was gonna do a video on this because not only is it October, it's Stephen King, it's also dystopian and a little bit gay, and I just think that it makes sense for me to do a video on. I actually wasn't planning on doing a video on this, but I ended up going to see The Long Walk by mistake. I was supposed to go to an early screening of Regretting You. All the seats filled up, so I was like, well, I'm still gonna see a movie. I ended up going to see The Long Walk instead. And it was such a magnificent experience that I had to do a video on it, and it just came out on digital. So I was like, might as well just do a commentary because I would also like to watch the movie again with you guys. So it's gonna be my second watch, which I know isn't as amazing as the first time watch, but I think after like sitting on the movie for like a day or something, I actually do have a lot of fun points that I want to talk about that we can talk about through this movie while watching it together. But a little bit of history on this book. This book is obviously written by Stephen King. This is a Stephen King movie produced by Stephen King. You know the vibes. It's also directed by Francis Lawrence, who directed all the Hunger Games movies, I think except for the first one. You know I was gonna love it already. You know, he directed The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, he directed Catching Fire, he directed them all, except for the first one, I think. But this novel is written by Stephen King. It was released in 1979, and when you hear the concept of this movie and when you start knowing what the story's about, you'll think, Hunger Games, Battle Royale, it's about a contest, but it's a contest for your lives. It's about this simple task of walking or dying, right? Now, if you were thinking that, you're absolutely correct. That would actually be a really fair comparison. The only thing I want you to switch is that even though The Long Walk just came out in film, the novel was actually released before all this. So before Battle Royale, before Hunger Games, before the Hunger Games books, before any of this, came The Long Walk. And this is obviously not the first ever dystopian story or, you know, contest story of, you know, do this game or you die, right? This is not the first thing ever, but it really did popularize this, right? This sort of genre, this book did popularize that. And obviously now we have the Hunger Games, we have Battle Royale, we're having such a fun time in the dystopian landscape of things, right? But if you read the book, please let me know what your thoughts are on this movie. I would love to know what your thoughts are, especially if you read the book and the differences and whether you think it was a good adaptation or not. Thank you, Henson, for sponsoring today's video. Now, ladies, I know you've tried every razor possible, disposable razors, built-in gel razors, maybe even your boyfriend's razor. And yet you still run into the same issue. You nick yourself, you get ingrown hairs, or you have massive irritation. Something I've learned is that shaving is a part of your skincare routine. When it comes to caring for your skin, you want the best, most effective products with as few additives as possible. I've tried an endless amount of products for smooth legs, and now I finally have the solution to stop unnecessary products cycling through my own shower caddy. With a Henson razor, you can say goodbye to your troubles and say hello to the best, most easiest shaving routine of your life. Henson razors are made out of aluminum and work on a single blade head, unlike your typical 5-blade head that leads to uneven shaves or even cuts on your skin. And even though this is a single blade, this is the closest shave I've ever experienced. The Henson razor cuts the middleman of scrubs, creams, and aftercare serums. This means no more workarounds for a smooth shave, because you shouldn't have to apply loads of liquids and creams and serums just to make sure your skin doesn't freak out when you shave it. Because Henson razors are clinically proven to reduce irritation. I'm so happy I found a razor that not only consolidates my shave care routine, but also consolidates my plastic waste that I'm putting out into the earth. More than 2 billion razors enter the landfill in the US alone, and Henson razors are plastic free, including their packaging, and their razor blades are completely recyclable. This is a shaving investment that's worth it. With one razor, hundreds of blades, it equals years of use. Skincare is trial and error, and you might not even realize that your razor might be what's holding you back from your smoothest skin yet. You guys can get 100 free blades with your purchase of a Henson razor. If you didn't know, that's about 2 years worth of blades. All you have to do is make sure that both the 100 blades and the razor are in your cart for full effect. So make sure you guys go check out Henson. There will be a link at the top of my description, and start your journey today on finding your smoothest shave care routine ever. And if you want to see this this video ad-free, make sure you guys subscribe to my Patreon. It's only $5 a month. You get ad-free content, you get early access, and for videos like this, it's gonna be a little less censored than what I would put on my YouTube channel. So I guess if you want to see some blood and guts, go subscribe to my Patreon. Dear Raymond Grady, congratulations. Your voluntary submission to participate in the Long Walk has been accepted through lottery. You now have the rare honor of representing your state as a symbol of hope in these economically desperate times. The entire nation will be watching the live broadcast with admiration and awe. If you win, unimaginable riches and a single wish await, a chance to break free from today's financial struggles and inspire the nation. Please report to the starting line on May 1st by 8 a.m. Luck to you, Mr. Garrity. Like, damn girl, I can't even read. What the fuck? Like, don't choose me in a popcorn reading, because I will cry.
As this country watches 50 of our finest young men prepare for the ultimate challenge, let us join together in reflection and hope.
So the movie starts off with the acceptance letter and then giving a little bit of context to the world that we're living in. So like any other dystopian story, it centers around a torn country, a post-war country that is doing whatever it means to not only inspire hope within the civilians, but also control civilians and control their mindset on what they believe in and the hope they have for the state of their country, right? And so right off the bat, you have them congratulating and almost saluting these young men going on this long walk and joining this contest and volunteering for the contest. And it's very eerie, it's very unsettling. It's very similar to the congratulations you received at the Reaping and the Hunger Games. It's an amazing honor to be able to do this. And it's very similar to being drafted into a war. And this movie has a very obviously direct correlation to being sent off to war and to be doing something that is deemed as a great honor and something that should be not only congratulated and celebrated, but also watched and consumed in a way. So within the first minute of the movie, you already have this world that's built out. And like Judy Greer, like bring Judy Greer back in like every single movie because she just is impeccable in this movie. I loved her so much, and we'll get into that when her impactful scenes come, but she was amazing.
I don't know.
I made you these oatmeal chocolate chip, your favorite.
Thanks, Mom.
And just to point that out, she gives him like 3 cookies. Like, either she didn't think this would last very long, or she did not think he was lasting very long, because she gives him like 3 cookies. If you could fit the cookies that she made you in your pocket, then it's not enough cookies for the amount of cookies you would need on a long walk.
Mom, it's just a few days. I'll see you in a few days.
Aww.
I know.
I can't. Like, I gotta let you go. When David first walks on screen, he plays a character named Pete. I was like, oh my God, his muscle. Look how jacked he is.
Peter McVries.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, like I ship them. Like I already do ship them. Yep.
I'm 177. They say heavier guys get tired quicker.
Shit. Okay, Curly. How old are you?
18. Kid, if you're a day over 16, I eat my fucking shoes.
Why'd they make him say that? Because you look 16 years old as well.
You sound like my Mima on the bowl in the morning, man. Right, guys?
The fuck is a Mima?
Fuck you, I was just fucking around.
Like immediately not accepted, and all for saying Mima. And that is like the actual truth of the matter. The fact is that if you call your grandparent something weird and wacky, like Gumpy or something, like you are gonna kill the mood. Like you are gonna kill the mood and you are gonna like kill the joke, but like it's okay, I still love you. But like not him. Like not Barkovich. Not Barkovich. His name is Barkovich, by the way. His last name. Also known as he was in Looking for Alaska.
McVries, Peter. Number 23.
Jeans for a long walk. The amount of them that have jeans for this long walk is so cookie crazy.
Good luck, son.
Like, why did he say good luck to you? He didn't say good luck to anyone else, but he said good luck to you. Yeah, that's your daddy.
Parker Colley. Number 48.
Love Parker. Like, love Parker Colley down. Love him. And I just have to point out, like, the attire that some of these people are wearing, like he's wearing a denim vest and a tie. Some of the choices that were made for this long walk are insane. But to be fair, we're also in an economical crisis state. So were these choices, or was this just what they had to put on, right? They're all wearing like boots and Converse. It wouldn't even be good for a short walk, let alone a long walk. Stebbins is in a newspaper boy cap and suspenders. Like that's not, you're not ready.
Our problem now is an epidemic of laziness. You boys are the answer.
The major is talking and he basically states that as well as a financial crisis that the world is in, or not the world, but their country is in, the economic downfall that they're having, the financial crisis is what they call it throughout the movie. They're also having an epidemic of laziness, and that this long walk is the cure to it. Basically, it inspires working and like almost the opposite of laziness, right? Work ethic, perseverance, you know, dedication to something. And to be honest, I don't think that's right. The thing is that they're all doing it for this lump sum of cash and this one wish, which doesn't really go against laziness. Because again, once you do that, you can be lazy after you receive the reward, right? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like if I won the lottery, I think after the lottery, I would be very lazy because I just won the lottery. Like in a sense, I get what he means. Also in a sense, I have no idea what he means. But maybe that's just because I'm lazy. I don't know.
We will be #1 in the world again!
Like, how will the long walk do that? I really want to know how the long walk is gonna fix their country. And that's kind of the whole thing, right? Is that you tell all these people that this is what's gonna save your country. This is the saving grace if you do this, but really it's just another device used to control people, to give them something to look forward to, right? We give you the long walk as an opportunity to represent your state, to be so lucky to win and get yourself out of financial struggles. But it's like, you're not really giving me anything. If you took this prize money and distributed it to pay people more, we might be in a better state in the world, right? Like giving it to one person really doesn't do much. But if we gave everybody a little bit and built ourselves up, maybe we could be a stronger country, right? But everybody just wants to be winners. Everybody just wants to give them the opportunity to win something so grand, when really in the grand scheme of things, like maybe if you gave everybody a little bit instead of just one person a lot of it, like we could overall become a better society. But you don't want us to be together. You actually want us to be against each other and fight each other, fight each other's states. Each boy represents a state. They choose 50 boys from 50 states and they're opposing them, right? So it's not really about camaraderie or togetherness or becoming the best country again. It's not really. You know, and that would like be cool if I did this video while walking at a 3 miles per hour pace, but I don't want to. And also getting a treadmill in here would just be my absolute nightmare. And honestly, I don't think I could really do it. Because walking is one thing, walking and talking is a whole other battle to do. Like with all these wires, I think it would be a death sentence, not even because I couldn't keep up the pace, but because I would probably malfunction and a wire would get stuck in the treadmill. But they did do that at screenings where you get like special screenings, and if you walked at a 3 miles per hour pace, you were watching the movie, and if you stopped or slowed down, you couldn't watch the rest of the movie, so you were removed.
Everybody puts in for it, even though it's not required. Nobody signs up for this. Not really.
It's not smart to talk bad about the long walk. That's dissent, and it's punishable
Arrest me. You gonna arrest him? Didn't think so.
Like, they're so lovers. I want to talk about that point that Garrity just said, because basically says that everybody can sign up for it and it's voluntary, but you don't have to sign up for it, but everybody does sign up for it. So it's like not really, essentially it's not really a choice. Like it's the illusion of a choice, but everybody is living in hard times. Everybody is living in struggle and poverty because of the financial crisis. And you're given the opportunity to win this grand gift. And why wouldn't you if you have a chance? It's that easy, right? Promising all these people a chance in the long walk, right? You can volunteer to be a part of the long walk. That's 50 people. 49 of them are gonna die. That's 49 less people that you have to worry about within society, because 49 of them just passed away, and you guaranteed that. You guaranteed 49 men that are not going to go into the workforce, that are not going to be needed to be fed, that are not going to need anything, right? Because you just killed them, basically. So in that sense, it is worth it to give that one person the money and the gift, because that is overall cheaper than having to care for the 49 other people that you're killing off within every single year. Granted, does America really take care of those 49 people? No, not really. Do they take care of really anyone? No, not really. Do we have that sort of, you know, spread the wealth type energy within America? No, we do not. But that's kind of the idea that I got from it.
In my opinion, it's a myth.
Won't be a myth for now, Win. That's exactly what I want that money for.
Like, I would be so upset if I was like near them and I just had to like listen to two people flirt for the duration of a walk. Like, that would kill me. That would actually kill me. Do you think there's a girl long walk as well? I think maybe the girls have to run and the boys have to walk. And maybe that's like the discrepancy.
Number 7.
All right, Curly.
Second warning.
Okay. Just keep it slow, just fast enough and steady, okay?
Like, could you hop and if you couldn't walk? Like, if I say one leg cramped, like, could I hop? But then I might fall.
Oh, but it ain't fair. No, it ain't fair. It ain't fucking fair.
Fuck. In the theater, that first kill, that first ticket was like, I jumped now. I think I might have pooped a little in the theater. Like, I actually was so, I don't know what I expected to. Like, I knew it was like a rated R movie. I knew it was Stephen King, and I don't know why. I guess I'm just maybe like desensitized. I just like didn't think that they were gonna do that. I thought it was gonna cut away like every other movie I've ever watched in my entire life. And then that happened, and it shows it going through his face, and I swear to God, like a little rabbit poop came out of my butt. Like, that was, it sets the tone for the entire movie. And every kill throughout the movie is also paralleling the stories that we're following, right? Pay attention to that throughout the movie, because by the end of the movie, it's really gonna all kind of come together in that sense. As the audience, we kind of take a similar point of view of Ray and the storyline that he follows along the movie. And I just want you to keep that in mind when you're paying attention to the deaths, how the deaths are shown, what we see and what we don't see.
Today, we walk for Curly. Let's hear it, boys. For Curly! Goddamn right.
It's like we're walking for Curly, but like, did he have to die? Like, he didn't. He really didn't have to die for a cramp. But what if you're doing the girl walk? Like, we're doing the girl walk, the girl march, if you will, and one of us has a period cramp. A period cramp, I actually might be able to last through a calf cramp. I don't know how well I would be able to last through an actual period cramp though on the girl march. Like, I'm trying to see what would get me my ticket, because I'm just like, there are so many weaknesses I have within me.
Watch out, boys. Incoming.
Oh, what the hell you got in my shoes? Jesus fucking Christ, McGree.
That is a relief.
And I love the way that we're able to see the technical aspects of the long walk of defecating and urinating. For boys, it's easy, at least to pee, but
I've never walked and peed in my life.
You know, like, would I be able to really concentrate to be able to walk and pee? And then walk and poop. Like, I don't know. I really don't.
Hey, don't thank me too much. I like you. But if you fall over, I won't pick you up.
If I fall over, I won't pick you up. Famous last words, famous last words.
Second warning.
Must have some medical shit he didn't report.
Hey, Veko Pokovich! Hey!
Oh, it's so good. It taps into so many different aspects of volunteering for something like this and not reporting proper medical issues that you have to get the chance to win at something like this, to improve your life in that way it's just sad. It's sad that we get to a point where we have to do stuff like that.
Your goddamn name is rank,
Oh, your mom must have failed with the old coat hanger thing, and she must have just had to take it out on you in some other way.
Warning.
Buddy.
Number 5.
Asshole, leave the kid alone before I pull your fucking nose off and make you fucking eat it.
Okay, meathead.
Love Collie. Like, love Collie since the beginning. Like, he seems angry, but, like, he's so, like, he means well. He's protecting the right people, you know?
Think about that.
Second warning. Number 19.
Get up, Brian. Get up, Brian. Get up, Brian.
Oh, God.
His fucking face smeared on the pavement.
Get the fuck up! Hey! Fuck! Barkovich, you fucking asshole!
I didn't do that shit. I didn't fucking touch
him.
him. He came after me, man. Carl, you saw that shit, right?
Nothing like you, you motherfucker.
You motherfucker.
Fucking kill that kid for Christ's sakes.
Fuck off, okay? Fuck you.
But yeah, like, he kind of did kill him. Like, you could have just, like, left him alone. But you had to, like, call his mother a whore. And I would have respected his character more if he was taunting people to get them out of the game. I honestly would have respected him more. Not respected him, but I would have given him more props as a character if he kind of just was a psychotic, evil being that was taunting people to try to eliminate the competition. But then he just turned out to be like, no, like, I didn't kill him. Like, that wasn't me. But then his character takes like an entirely different journey on his realm of character arc, and all the characters take a very interesting character arc that are all interesting within their own unique ways of what the long walk does to them. But Barkovich is a very interesting character that I honestly would like to read about and how he was in the books, and to see more insight of that character and the way he takes and the way he moves and operates. Because we don't really see as much as I think we could have from his character and seeing what the long walk really does to him.
45? He's got the shits. Real bad.
Oh no, oh no!
Number 45.
He just dutied. He actually has like, it's Brown Town. Like, I don't know what's happening. It's like when runners like poop themselves.
Come on, man. Go, man, get it out.
Warning. 45.
That's like so much poop. That's so much poop. Like, death by diarrhea is top 5 ways to go. All because you had to poop. All because you had to diarrhea. I think it was Collie that was saying this advice. It is, at that point, you've already pooped on yourself. Like, you pulled down your pants at one point. You already got diarrhea all over yourself. That was a wet wipe and toilet paper mess that was happening in your pants. You already have it dripping down your leg. You might as well just keep walking and keep your pants up. Like, right? Like, you might as well just do that. Like, you've already gotten poop on yourself. You already smell like shit. You already have poop running down your legs. Just continue the rest of the poop there, right? Like, why are we stopping to poop? Or at that point, just take off your pants entirely. On my girl walk, I would, okay, say you're getting the poopies. You like need to poop. I can't believe I'm talking about this. On one of my steps, kick off my shoe, right? So you have 3 warnings. Anytime you drop below that pace, you do. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna try to figure out a way to hop at a 3 miles per hour pace. On that, you're going to take off one shoe. Then you're gonna take off the other. Still hopping at a 3 miles per hour pace. Then you're gonna use one warning. You're gonna take off your pants completely. You're not even going to pull them down. You're gonna take them off completely and you're gonna walk and poop. You're not going to stop. You're not gonna squat. You're just gonna poop. Poop and walk. If staying relatively clean is something that matters to you, at that point you would need to run and poop. Because at least if you're running and pooping, you will be able to use some of the force of running up and down, jumping essentially, to get some of the poop out, right? This is a lot of science going into this. And then I would just walk off the rest of the mile within my poopy butt. And I would use the water canteens that they give you to wash my butt off and to wash my hands off, of course. And then I would still be walking, because the amount of time that it would probably take to dry with the pants off versus the pants on is very different. With my pants off, I could probably dry a poopy butt within like maybe 30 minutes. And then when I walked off all my warnings, then I could put it back on my shoes. I could take 10 seconds to put on one shoe, 10 seconds to put on the other shoe. I forgot about my pants. You're gonna need to use all 3 of your warnings to put back on all your clothes. So this poop endeavor is probably about we used 2 warnings already. So 2 hours plus another hour, so 3 hours. And then we have to wait another 2 hours to get our warnings back to then be able to use all 3 warnings. So it's about a 7-hour journey to poop. It's about a 7-hour walk to poop, right? So I guess it might have been better to just use all 3 warnings, pull my pants down a little bit, poop, and then pull them back up. The best option is to just accept the fact that you're gonna have poopy butt. So like leave down below how you would poop on the long walk, because I'm really interested, because I feel like there's a lot of different ways you can do it, and I just don't know what I would necessarily do.
My eyes on sweet.
Warning, 47.
Oh, wakey, my boy. That's you, rise and shine.
What time is it?
It's 3:45.
In the theater, the realization that he had been asleep, that would scare me. That would actually made my like skin crawl, because it's like I've been in those scenarios where I've fallen asleep and had no idea that that amount of time had passed. And to imagine that you're still walking while sleeping is absolutely insane. And I completely believe it, because I've totally done stuff while being completely asleep. I've been scrolling on TikTok while completely asleep, and I don't even know how I got to that video that I'm on once I actually wake up. I'm like, how did I get there? Completely asleep while scrolling on TikTok.
Yeah. You gotta go, right?
Yeah, you know, I had to end it because of this, so. What about you, Pete? You got a lady?
No, Ray. No, I don't.
Yeah, right. That could mean nothing. Which could mean nothing. Saying you don't have a girlfriend and staring at someone like you love them, longingly staring at them, and smiling and walking off, that could mean nothing. That could mean absolutely nothing. Cooper Hoffman saying that this movie is about male friendship. Right. Like, totally. Like, in another world, like in another universe, like totally about male friendship. They're walking or dying, and they're in love with each other, right? They're falling in love. And if I was on the long walk and someone was falling in love on the walk, it would kill me. Because you can't have a dystopian story without a little bit of romance. And if you don't think this is anything, if you don't think Ray and Peter are anything but romance, like, I'm so sorry, but like, oh, like, I think it might be a little bit, like, it might be a little bit homophobic to say anything else, because they do love each other, and that was confirmation right there. Like, they can't have that yaoi feeling or what.
Lauder, you were gonna die on this hill. Maybe more than half. That happened 6 years ago.
Ooh, like a hill would take me out. A hill, that. When he says that over half of them die on the hill, that would be me. I couldn't make it through a hill. I couldn't keep a 3 miles pace on a hill. Ah! It's fucking ankle. Ew.
Got a gun to your fucking head, fucker!
Like, that's just targeted. Like, you're just trying to be evil by, like, putting the gun actually to my head.
Hey, holding up?
Not good. Hi.
Put your canteen over your head.
Oh my god. Pete is just the smartest person ever.
Now, refill.
Canteen, 47, canteen!
Pete is actually the smartest person ever. He said, pour that thing over your head, now ask for a refill, so that the guy put down his gun. Like, I've just, I've never seen anyone smarter than Pete. Like,
I owe you a bottle to get him. Oh, Pete, I owe you a bottle. It's all right. Okay. It's all right.
I'm like, guys, I'm already about to start crying. Like, I don't know. It's just like, I just get emotional about these types of things. I just think that their relationship is so raw, real, and just like, it's just raw, real, and authentic. I don't know. It just feels so human, the way that they're acting. What I really loved about this movie was the way they showcased the way the walk was affecting them, the way that he started becoming paranoid and thinking that people were against him, someone that has been with him the entire time, the one that woke him up. Like, he started to believe that he was against him when he was struggling. The paranoia and the delusion they start sleeping into, the longer they stay awake, the more exhausted that they're becoming physically, mentally, emotionally. What I love most about it is how they persevere through that, how they push through those feelings of paranoia and surveillance, that they are being watched and being conspired against almost by their fellow competitors, which is completely rational to believe. I would also believe that my competitors within this long walk, where there could only be one winner, would also be against me. But I love seeing how the boys push through that. But that scene was about to make me cry, because the understanding that Pete has for Ray in that moment is just unlike no other. A few scenes ago, he was saying that he would not stop to save him, that he likes him, but I'm not stopping to save you. And there he is, saving him from his imminent death. Like, he was literally 2 seconds away from being shot, and Pete goes to save him, has complete understanding for him, and just seeing Ray break down with the most guilt for this person that just saved you after criticizing them and saying that they were just out to get him as well. It was, I'm just a sucker for that. I am.
Warning, 49.
The fact that he's been walking since nighttime like that.
Like, what's all twisted up?
Like, the fact that he even made it to, like, somewhat of a sunrise is crazy.
Keep it moving, 1 foot in front of the other. You got this.
Like, what do you mean 1 foot in front of the other? How was he even keeping a 3 miles per hour pace to begin with?
I'm gonna go.
It's so fucked. This thing is so fucked. It's all so fucked.
I'm gonna go. Like, no one even got his book. Like, we didn't even get to see what he wrote. Like, and he does not get enough props for walking that long with that fuck ass ankle like that. That wasn't even a foot at that point.
From now on, I'm gonna wish that Long Walk has 2 winners.
I could cry right now.
People can have hope that maybe their friends just might make it.
I never allow that shit.
Like, I would wish for there to be 2 winners so I could win with my boyfriend.
What? You wanna get some sleep? Want me to...
That's all you.
Like, why does Pete not need sleep? Like, why is he always so, like, okay? Like, why does he, like, not look, like, physically fatigued after this? Like, why is he so good at this? I'm scared. Like, why is he so okay with doing the long walk?
You've been accused and convicted for high crimes of possession and teaching of banned materials and ideas. There's still time to be an example for your son. Still time for you to make the honorable choice.
I will pledge no such allegiance.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Luck to you, Mr. Garrity.
And it just, like, adds so many layers, because then you start thinking about whether or not Ray was actually selected by random, or if he was chosen to be in the long walk because the major knew that dad was teaching someone those materials, and it most likely was his own son, and we gotta, like, annihilate them. I don't know, maybe.
And that's why I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna wish for the carbine.
The gun?
This is my chance to do my part, change things the way he wanted to.
Whispering that you're gonna use the gun to kill the major, amazing. Like, shouting about how your dad was showing you the old ways and he wanted to enact change. And everything you've said aloud within the walk, like, everybody can kind of put together the puzzle pieces that, like, you do want to rebel against the system, and that whatever your wish will be a tool within that. So, like, I don't think you're being very good at hiding the defiance that you're trying to set up. And I'm sure, like, maybe that's why your dad died, because he also was like, a talker.
Realize, even if you pull it off, they'll fucking kill you.
You don't know that shit. I'll be the winner. That's uncharted territory.
But what about your mom?
Oh, don't fucking bring up my mom, Pete.
What about your mom? Does she know?
No, she doesn't.
But in all honesty, like, if this society is anything like the Hunger Games, say you did win, you kill the major, whatever. Like, they're not gonna kill you. They're gonna kill your whole family. They're gonna kill your mama. They're gonna kill anyone that comes close to you, they're gonna kill that. Because you still represent the long walk and what that means to the country. But your family doesn't.
We can't get mad at them for being conditioned to think that this is okay when And we're the fucking same. If you don't believe they're worth being saved, you may as well sit down right now and let them riddle you with bullets, because vengeance is not enough.
It's every little bit of dialogue he has is, I think it's a masterpiece. I think it's really good. That's my own personal opinion. You guys can differ if you disagree. Pete having this dialogue of what true change means to a person and how vengeance can't fuel your change because it will never be enough. It will never be fulfilling enough to really make a change worth lasting. And I love this dialogue that he has. I think it is so brilliant. I think it is so, in my opinion, in a sense, timeless, right? And I just loved it, and I love the delivery of it. I think David does an amazing job delivering it, and I love this whole character. I love both their characters, but obviously, like, Pete is just like, I can't praise it enough. It was just, he was so compelling on screen, so intriguing, so interesting, so charismatic as well, but also what he was saying just drew me in closer to the character, and I just really loved all those aspects of it. And it only gets better from this point on.
That's something to be grateful for.
And the thing is that in any sort of act of change or anything that you need to get through life, you need both of them, right? You need the yin and the yang of this positive outlook that love matters and that love is more powerful than vengeance or anger. And you also need someone to have that anger to push them to the points that they probably wouldn't have before. I think that they're both necessary within any act of change, within society, within relationships, within anything a part of life. You need both sides. People who are pessimistic and call the problems within the world are really necessary, but also the positive people who are trying to look forward something that is worth fighting for also are really necessary. And I love how those characters contrast each other within this movie, and the relationship they build on that contrast I think is really beautiful as well.
Keep walking, Mike, come on! Austin, get that fucker! Come on, no!
Second warning.
Like, he calls out for art. He calls out for art.
I need you to get the fuck up right now! He's dead! He's dead! I did it wrong! He's dead, and what, you want to lose you too?
Like, he called out for art. Like, he called out his friend.
He called my name.
I know.
I don't know. And this is just where, like, it is sad already, but it just, and it was very purposeful to not have the last gunshot of Hank's death heard or seen. Like, very purposeful in a conniving, disgusting way by the country, by the guards, that they just wanted him to bleed out so they could show the other people that you will not have a quick death if you defy us, but also in a way that we as an audience didn't see a gruesome death of a character that you cared about, right?
Whoever wins has to do something for his wife. How about that?
Sounds like some bleeding heart bullshit to me.
Oh, fucking come on, Parker. Come on.
Fucking say I never did anything for you, McReese.
Like, Parker's so great because he's like kind of an asshole, but like his heart's in the right place. Like, he always is like, his heart's in the right place, right? Like, but he was kind of an asshole too, but like in a sweet way.
What about you, Stebbins?
Wanna go team?
Yes, Stebbins. Like, I love Stebbins. Like, he is sick and he is kind of dying in his own way, but like, I do love him as well.
Guys gotta have a couple of buddies on a fucked up thing like this, right?
Like, he's wanted to be their friend since the moment they sat down at the start of the walk. He's wanted to be their friend the entire time.
It's okay. It's
I don't
okay.
wanna go.
Hey,
I don't wanna die hated, you know? Doesn't have to be like this, but fuck!
See, I think his arc is so interesting, the journey that it goes on to being so unlikable, and he is still unlikable, but the guilt that eats at him, and you see him slipping slowly and quieting down, but losing sanity the longer the walk goes on, and the camaraderie he seeks within the walk, that loneliness is worse than just walking alone until you make it to the end alone, because them all saving each other is probably gonna get them killed anyways. But he was seeking that camaraderie so much in these moments.
Keep walking, Gary.
Don't stop. Warning, number 5.
Don't stop.
I'm gonna be with you horse forever now,
It's
okay?
not, it's not, what the fuck? Fuck! No!
You see how he did that? This could be interpreted in many ways. Leave it on your interpretation down below. But I think he did it in front of them and he said, I'm going to be with you boys forever now, because he was scarring them by killing himself in front of them. I'm going to be with you boys forever. I'm going to change the trajectory of your life by killing myself in front of you. He was kind of still twisted at the end, but I think he had some sort of issue, because you see within that earlier on in the film, he's kind of like hitting himself in the head. And even in that point when he mentioned his dad, he hit himself in the head and he's losing that sanity. But I don't think he started the walk with that much sanity either. And when he mentioned that the guy who had a seizure probably lied about his medical records to get in the walk, maybe he did something similar about his mental health before he went on the walk. But the thing is that I say that, but also like, who wouldn't lose their sanity on a walk without sleep, without proper diet, without proper rest? You're, you know, with injuries, with sickness, it's like, you know, so it's like he could have had mental issues from the very beginning of the walk, or he just developed them like they all are towards the end of the walk, where they're slipping in and out of insanity and delusion and paranoia. And like, I would probably start having visions at that point. You're just so sleep deprived, food deprived, everything deprived. His mama.
Ray.
Warning, 47 seconds.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Number 23.
No, I'm sorry.
Warning, 47.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Number 21.
I'm so sorry, Mom.
Keep walking. It's okay. It's okay.
Think about your father.
I don't want to think about it.
I'm so sorry, Mom. Just don't do this in front of her. Don't do this in front of her. Fuck you.
Just keep walking. I just can't. Like, Judy Greer's performance in that moment of just her screams is just, it's so emotionally triggering for me. I just can't. And Pete did not wait. He immediately ran to go get his man again. He did not. He did not even wait a second. Didn't waste a single minute.
Fuck you. Goddamn motherfucker! Chris, come on!
Like, that guard was really horrible. The guard, like, literally heard him running up and just sat there. Like, he didn't do a single thing. Like, you kind of deserve to die at that point. Well, you already deserve to die for, like, participating in this, but then you also deserve to die because you just were bad at your job. And, like, Parker's, like, individual storyline as well. Like, I all just have lives that they were living and opinions that they had, and the walk like strips them of so much, and I don't even have words to say. It's just sad. It's just really sad.
Keep your head up, buddy. You gave this your all. And you know what? You even made some friends.
This goddamn right. You've been a hell of a fucking friend.
Truly.
You've been a hell of a friend.
Don't watch him do it. I promise you. Promise me.
I promise.
Promise me. I promise. I promise.
Just a little longer, right? No. Just a little longer.
Warning, second warning, 6.
Oh my god. This one, I don't know why. All of the deaths make me sad. All of them. But I don't know what it was about Art's death. I think it's just because I really liked his character. I really liked the way they showcased his character, and I just think it was just really sad at the end. And how he just had kept saying he wanted to go home, and then he just said, I'm going home. And his last, like, request of them was that they didn't watch him while they did it. And it just made me really sad because he knew how affected they were by watching the deaths happen and how affected he was, and he didn't want his last memory to be that for them. And the way they orchestrate the deaths throughout the movie, they start pushing them more in the background. They start eliminating the boys watching what happens, because at first it's like this train wreck that they can't look away from. It's horrifying, but it's almost like they can't tear their eyes away from it. And then slowly you see them already predict what's gonna happen, and they immediately turn around. And even with that, we start seeing the deaths happen further away from the camera in that aspect. And in short, it was just really sad, and that it made me cry the first time I watched it, and I know it was gonna make me cry the second time I watched it, because the score, the acting, the lines, it was really sad. My favorite part of this last act is seeing the shift in what you're standard and what you're used to seeing within any type of either dystopian, survival, or even in apocalyptic survivor plots in general. Usually you see this sort of thing happen towards the last act, where you see these enemies almost that you predicted at the beginning turning on each other and sabotaging, and you see, you know, survival of the fittest. You start seeing them try to take each other out because you want it that bad. You want it that bad, you're willing to take out someone. And that is one of the sad things when watching anything of like the Hunger Games Battle Royale, seeing towards the end of the movie that there is no winner because you had to lose this sense of humanity to win. The game works in a way to make you do something that makes you still a loser by the end. You might have won the prize, you might have won the money, you might have won, you know, the lifestyle, but you lost that sense of humanity because you were pushed to a limit where you had to, whether that's turning on each other, whether that's sabotaging each other, whether that's, you know, getting into someone's head. And would have thought a competitor like Stebbins, someone who knew the game, who knew how the contest worked, that was so intelligent on it, you would have thought he would have started working against them and getting into their heads even more so by the end, when he was getting sicker, and tried to weaken his competition. And to see them not do that was really powerful, in my opinion. I think it showcased a really great thing of humanity, where that them losing a sense of humanity was not going to help them win. There was only ever going to be one winner. And the way these last few contestants go out within the walk, I think is really interesting, because you really see all of them accept the fact that they cannot any longer, and that it is not worth it for them, and that they have already lost so much. But they still have that aspect of humanity by the end. And I really, really love that. Whether that was intentional or not, you know, I'm not the one to tell you what the author intended or what the writers intended. That's my interpretation of it, and that's something that I really love about the movie, was this strength with and camaraderie within each other. And specifically this scene between Stebbins, Pete, and Ray, I really like this last scene with them. I think it's really powerful, in my opinion. And all of these last scenes have just been immaculate to me, and really emotionally compelling and honest, in my opinion. And I really did love watching them, and I can't praise this movie enough for that, because I just genuinely enjoyed them.
You want to know how I know so much about the Long Walk? The Major's my father.
Right. Like, we could tell when he said good luck to you. We could tell, and that's okay.
For my wish, I was going to ask to be taken into my father's home. To be invited for tea.
That's so sad. His wish was to be invited into his father's home.
I'm glad it's you too.
Nice walking with you, Stebbins.
An honor.
An honor.
50% chance now, Pete.
Fucking do it!
Like, they're just boys. Like, he's just a boy that wanted to be accepted by his father. Like, they're just boys with wishes. Like, Art's wish was to go to the moon. He was just a boy that wanted to go to the moon. I can't.
If you're lucky, you get to choose how to spend those last moments. You're right, Pete. This moment matters. Every moment matters.
I'm glad I can choose my last moments with you.
I don't know why that calms me.
It calms you because you want to spend your last moment with him, and you can find peace in that. You can find peace that your last moment with you with someone you love. And that's so beautiful, right? It's an honor to be in the presence of someone you love. And it's like they've made it this far, but at what cost? to see someone they love pass. It's just not fair. Oh my God.
What the fuck are you doing? Ray!
Being a brother to my brother.
Being a brother to my brother.
You convinced the motherfucker.
Because he knew that Pete had 3 warnings, he wanted him to use them because he only had 1 warning left and he...
I can't see it, but you can. That's why I love you. I'm sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Mom. Like, what's the point of this? And what's the point of winning? What's the point of the fireworks? It's just so, it's so messed up. It's like, it's so messed up. It's not fair. Like, you're singing and he's dead. You can see the light and I can't. I just, oh my God. It's just like, it's so messed up.
I want that carbine. Give it to my kids one day. Sir? Hold your fire, I'll fucking shoot! Hold your fire, boys. Fucking fire!
But he had nothing to lose, but everything to gain.
Don't throw it away.
Doesn't matter. Because he loved him. And in that moment,
Ray.
vengeance mattered more to Pete. Even though it never did before. In that moment, vengeance fulfilled him more than his love for Ray. And it's as simple as that. He continues to walk away because was it ever really about walking? Because at that point, when you signed up for something equivalent to that, it doesn't end. Those last final deaths, the last 5 deaths are just, in my opinion, done really well. I think that they take a lot of time and care for each of those deaths, and I really appreciate that. I hate when we get to something where we know these characters and they kind of just drop like flies to make things easier and to make that moment just last longer. But I like these individual moments we have for the last 5 deaths. I think that it really makes the ending more impactful. It makes the ending more impactful that they weren't after each other, that they were all just boys with wishes that went into the long walk. And not only on execution and story-wise, but also just, you know, performance-wise, these actors did an amazing job. David and Cooper just, oh my God, it was just every single scene with them. I was like, come on, guys, like, let me breathe. Let me breathe. Like, them calling each other's name within every sentence, really, like that, it's like, you're really, like, they just died and you're like having a date right now. Like, they just died and you're having a date. Please let me know what you guys thought about this movie. I would love to. It would make me so happy to hear what you guys thought of this movie. It's so good. I love it so much, and I would just love to hear all your opinions, all your interpretations, even if they're different, even if you have other things, especially if you've read the book, if you have different perspectives in that point, whether you like the movie, whether you dislike the movie. I would love to talk about it with you guys in the comment section down below. So let me know all your thoughts and share this video with your friends if they've seen The Long Walk or not. It was a wonderful cry session with you guys. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, and happy Halloween.